Hey everybody. Just a quick video, you know the drill, wrapping up some stuff, commenting on the way things went, and giving a preview what's coming up. Got this creepy, like, reflection of my glasses. My contact prescription ran out and I haven't gotten new ones for a while. So I had a lot of fun grading the Credo essay. There was a lot of creativity. I thought there was a lot of fun stuff. There were some pretty common things that I think kind of held people back. But just so everybody's clear, you did not have a whole bunch of time to write this essay, and so I did not go low on the grades, like at all. That was my cat. This is your reward for watching the videos, seeing it's a cat video now. That was creepy though, the door opening. Okay. I really liked Lauren's essay. Let me point out some things that she did really well. So self-care is Pilates, painting, patio. So we got the alliteration and then just the really concrete, it's not, I believe in self-care. It's specific things. So, being an adult is hard. It's the sound of the alarm clock trill echoes in your ears. That's creating an image that I think is really concrete and really like the bottom of the abstraction ladder. It's the embarrassment of preparing a chicken dinner only to have the guests be vegetarians, or learning about politics on election day. So like, I love how grounded this is, and then the variety of details. I like how it starts out with the I. It shifts into the you. This is something I noticed from a lot of people, is that they took the credo as like, what should everybody believe, when it's actually more like, okay, what do I believe, and like, how do I know that that's true? And so a lot of people kind of shifted into a we or us or you, and I think that kind of undercut that whole purpose of the other thing. Another thing is, I make a lot of comments. You can't see the comments over to the side here, but I have, if you see, oh gosh, there's a lot of comments on my essay. That's not necessarily a bad thing, because I comment a lot on like, good job, referring back to something earlier, great writing style, fantastic details, great verb. So I mean, I share things that are positive as well. Okay, stuff coming up. So this week we've got a couple of assignments that I want you to be thinking about. Dissecting an argument. Let me point out a few things that trip students up. So one of the main things about this assignment that is tricky is being able to tell the difference between what is a conclusion and what is a reason. So you're going to underline the conclusion and put parentheses around the reason. So I've had students who have done the entire thing backwards from what it should be. That's not a problem, because I can be like, well, they obviously got it, even though they just messed up the thing. But the key is knowing kind of, okay, conclusions are going to have a therefore, thus, some kind of signal that, what conclusion do we have from this? We should read Mary Oliver's poetry. Since we all blah, 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 or because, or anything of that nature, oh, that's a reason, therefore I need to have parentheses around it. So this would be parentheses around this first part, and then underline this conclusion that we should read Mary Oliver's poetry. So you're going to go through there, you're going to mark these up. Another tricky thing about this is the underlying assumptions. Do not just restate stuff that is in the comment, the line, the thing that you're analyzing. It's not in there. It's underlying there of, okay, underlying assumptions. She must believe we can read poetry. She must believe poetry can influence or change readers. She must believe that we're not grateful. So like all these things are things that, okay, they're not in there, but like, why would you say that if you didn't believe these things that are underlying? And you're wanting to be really close. I mean, like all of these, you could have an underlying assumption of like, your audience reads English. Yeah, but that's not very helpful. That's not what we're going for. We're going for something that's closer to this specific thing. Okay, next, creating an ad. There is going to be, in your textbook, examples that are all Geico ads. You do not need to make a Geico ad, just so you know. Like, you can if you want. I think the more effective ones tend to be like focused towards like BYU Idaho students. Yeah, that will engage BYU Idaho students. Like, what is it that you don't have to write these questions, answers to these questions, but be thinking about like, okay, what would appeal to BYU Idaho students? And if you honestly like are like, oh yeah, Geico, sure, why not? Like that's one thing, but like you don't have to go there. Be creative. If you have trouble with like, how do I embed an image? You can put it into a doc file, save that as a PDF. I mean, there's a number of ways that you can do this, but just that's the main thing I wanted to give as a heads up. Yeah, I think that's all I want to say. So good luck this week, and yeah, I'll talk to you later.